Today I'm showing you how to make a drop just like Sigala. And I've said it before, it is really hard to make electronic music in Garageband, but again, I'll try my best. So let's go. Go into your drums and set your tempo to 126 beats per minute. Click on the plus and add 16 sections. Then choose Create Trigger, have the volume just a little bit lower, add just as much treble as the compressor, remove the bass and add a little bit of reverb. Then go into Edit and put out 2 claps. And now loop this. Add a new drum and now choose Deep Tech and go to the track view, copy the Create Trigger claps and put it here. But on your Deep Tech, have full volume, add half of the treble and reverb almost to the middle. And now add a loop and go down to Festival Kick 5 and just drag it out. Remove it to 16 and have the volume just a tiny bit lower. And if you want to, you can turn off the metronome now, add a new drum, choose Deep Tech again and add a little bit of treble and also a bit of reverb. And now go into Edit, just put out something, go out and drag it out to double size and go in again. And now add this hi-hat and just zoom in a little bit. And before this one, zoom in really much and add the lowest one. So all together. Now loop this, but go into Settings, click on Quantization, Swing, and choose the last one, 1/16 swing heavy. And add a new drum, and this time choose House Drum Machine. Have the volume just a tiny bit over the middle, add a very small amount of treble, remove the bass, and add some reverb. Now go into Edit, and zoom in really much, and add 4 shakers. Now switch this back, click on the first one and velocity, and have like a third of the volume. Next one, have the volume in the middle. On the third one, just keep it as it is. And on the fourth one, have the volume in the middle again. And this is just to make the shaker more realistic. Now click on the screen, select them all, click on the green ones, copy, and just paste them after 3 times. So all together. And loop it. But go into Settings, click on Quantization, Swing, and this time 1/16 swing light. And now add a keyboard, choose Keyboards, and Grand Piano. Now have the volume in the middle, add a little bit of treble, and remove a little bit of the bass. And just drag up the reverb so that it lines up with the treble. And now go into Edit, and just put out the notes, go out, and this time drag it out to 5 and go in again. And now lay these chords around C4. Make it a little bit smaller, and now zoom in really much. And we're also going to add some bass notes. Switch this back, mark these, click on them and copy. And when you paste them at 2, paste them 2 squares after. And drag them down to F. Paste them 2 squares after at 3. And drag them to C. And do the same thing on 4. And down to G. So all together. now loop this, but go into settings, click on quantization, swing, and 1/16 swing light. Now go to the track view, click on this piano and on duplicate, but on your new one, have like a third of the volume, and also remove all of the bass. And now add a new keyboard, choose Synth leads and FM plugs. Have the cutoff pointing up and the resonance all the way down to the left. Have the volume just a tiny bit lower in the middle. Add treble so that it lines up with the compressor, and add reverb to the middle. Now go to your track view, copy the first piano and put it here. But you will have to go into settings and go up 1 octave. So if you use the second piano, just go up 2 octaves. And now add a keyboard, and this time choose Synth bass and go all the way down to substantial kick. And turn these knobs like this. And have the volume just a tiny bit higher in the middle. Go into edit and just put out a note. Go out, drag it out to 5, go in again, and put out some bass notes around C2. And you'll have to zoom in just a little bit. So all together. And just loop it. And add a new keyboard. And choose Synth bass again. But this time, hip hop sub bass. And turn these knobs like this. Now have the volume just a tiny bit higher. And remove just a little bit of the bass, because we already have the sub bass. Now go into edit. Hi little fly, but I'm recording a video right now, so maybe you could fly away. Yeah, and then you want to put out something. Go out, drag it out to 5 and go in again. And add these bass notes around C0. And zoom in a little bit. And loop it. Now add a new keyboard for the lead and choose Synth Classics and Electric Marimba. Turn off this one and turn these knobs like this. That's enough! And now remove the bass, add almost half of the echo and a little bit more reverb. Go into the master effects and go into echo and choose dark quarter note echo. Now go into edit and just put out notes, go out, drag it out all the way to 9 and go in again. And now add this melody around C4. Make it 4 times smaller and now zoom in really much. Now zoom out, switch this back, click on the screen, select them all, click on the green ones, copy, and now when you paste them, don't paste them exactly at 3, but paste them here. And we're going to change some of the last notes. This one. And this one. And also the last one. And now click on the screen, select them all again. Click on the green ones, copy, and paste them here after 5. And the last note, drag it up to an A. So all together. Now click on this one and on settings, go into quantization, choose swing and the last one, 1/16 swing heavy. And now copy this one, put it at 9, but go into settings and click on the plus on octave. And now add a new keyboard. Now choose synth bass and go down to substantial kick and turn these knobs like this. Add the volume, just a tiny bit over middle. Remove the bass and add like a third of the echo and the reverb. And now go to the track view, copy the first one of the electric marimba, paste it and go into edit. Click on the screen, select them all and drag them up 6 notes. So to this one. And copy this one, put it at 9, but go into settings and go up 1 octave. And add a new keyboard. And now choose other and strings pizzicato. And now add half of the treble, remove the bass, add a little bit of echo, and add some more reverb. Then go to the track view, and copy the highest melody, the electric marimba, and put it on your strings. And now copy this one, put it at 9, but then go into settings and go up 1 octave. And now add a last lead, a keyboard, and we're going to use a synth bass for this lead, and then choose kindergarten bass, and turn these knobs like this. Add half of the treble, remove the bass, add a little bit of echo, and add a lot of reverb. Now go to the track view again, copy the first melody, the electric marimba, and put it on your last one. And you'll have to go up 1 octave. And now just loop this one. Now add a loop, and go down to long crash cymbal 3 and drag it out. And on this one, add full treble and full reverb. And have the volume just a bit lower the middle. Copy this cymbal, zoom out so that you have 3 lines between each section, and click on the first small line after 9 and paste the cymbal here. And actually keep your marker on this small line after 9, because you're going to split this instrument from the deep tech down to the last bass. And now you should have a small clip from 9, so remove all of these. So if you have done it right, it should sound like this at 9. And altogether, it will sound like this. And that's about it, so thanks for watching, like and subscribe if you want to, and good luck with your song.